Hey everyone, I'm here with a quick video on Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth Petty. Well, Nicki Minaj's husband, he's currently on probation on some criminal charges for failing to register as a sex offender and then violating his probation when he threatened Offset live on a Instagram live or something like that. Well, anyway, he's on probation. And right now, Nicki Minaj is on tour and she's doing her tour, some dates overseas. So he went to a judge and he asked the judge, can you please grant me permission to travel with my wife to help take care of our son and some other things during her tour dates? And the judge was kind. The judge granted his wish. Listen, guys, we're going to get more into this story right after this. All right, guys, we're going to get right into the story. So the judge signs off on Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, traveling overseas for Pink Friday 2 World Tour. Listen, it was nice to the judge. I don't have nothing against it. He still got to live his life. That's his wife. And if the judge said yes, the judge said yes. Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, will be allowed to travel with the rapper overseas for her upcoming tour dates after the judge granted his request. According to the court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, the federal judge presiding over his criminal case brought over his failure to register as a sex offender after moving to California, approved Petty traveling from April 17, 2024 to July 14, 2024. Petty's lawyer said his client needed to help Minaj with childcare for their son. His lawyer said Mr. Petty and Miss Petty believe Mr. Petty is necessary to accompany the family on the tour for various purposes, including childcare. I will say this. He appears to have like a little hothead, and when I say hothead, like he seemed like he could pop off just like that. And overseas, a lot of these places they have some very strict and stringent rules that we don't have to adhere to here in the U.S. Here in the U.S., you could be cursing in the street, smoking, drinking, falling over drunk, carrying on, acting a fool, and you can get sanctioned for public intoxication and all that, but it really happens. I see it all the time when I go to New York. The people just be falling out all over the place, pissy drunk and all that, right? But I would just say that he definitely needs to kind of stay under the radar, mind his business as he go on this tour, and don't get into it backstage or none of that. Maybe he needs to stay back at the hotel watching the sun while Nicki is on the stage, because the last thing he needs is to get in trouble overseas. He added the travel schedule calls for travel to several countries, including Canada, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, France, United Kingdom, Australia, Ireland, Switzerland, and Romania. That's nice. She's doing she got a nice overseas tour date. The judge ruled Petty is permitted to travel and shall keep his probation officer updated with the details of his travel itinerary as needed. The order said at the conclusion of the travel, Mr. Petty must return to Los Angeles County and must check in with his probation officer upon returning. Mr. Petty must also provide an itinerary to his probation officer prior to travel and follow all directives of the probation officer. As RadarOnline.com previously reported, Petty was sentenced to 3 years probation in 2022, failing to register as an S offender after moving to California after getting hitched to Minaj in 2019. So he got sentenced to 3 years in 2022. All right, this is 2024, right? So 23, 24, 25, 26. Ooh, he got to 2026 to wait, did I do the math right? No, I'm sorry. He got to 2025. So he only has, after this year, one more year. That's not horrible. So anyway, guys, let me finish this up here. Petty was required to register as a offender due to criminal conviction from the 90s. Petty was accused of first-degree R of a woman named Jennifer Hugg. However, the charge was dropped to attempted R after a plea deal was reached. Petty served 4 years in prison in the case. And as a result of that, he had to register for the rest of his life as an SO, right? In addition to checking in with a probation officer, the judge ordered Petty to refrain from any unlawful use of controlled substance. So he has to be careful to not even be around anyone that has said substance. And trust me, you never know who you can trust. So you got to make sure nobody's posting a video and you're around people with it. He's going to have to be very careful. The sentence said the defendant shall submit to one drug test within 15 days of release from custody and at least 2 periodic drug tests thereafter, not to exceed 8 tests per month as directed by the probation officer. As Radar Online previously reported, Petty recently served a 120-day house arrest sentence after prosecutors accused him of violating probation by making threats against Cardi B's husband, Offset. And I know y'all all remember that. That was it got pretty messy with that. So Nikki and Kenneth, y'all got your wish. The judge was very kind to you. He's letting you travel with your family to watch your son and protect your wife, right? Because a husband's supposed to protect their wife and protect your wife while she's on tour overseas. All I got to say is stay clean. And when I say clean, I mean clean of any drama with anybody. Don't be threatening nobody. Don't be getting into no altercations. Don't find yourself even, I guess, anywhere, even at dinner or with alcohol or anything. You don't want nobody to catch you doing anything that could look suspicious and they order you back to LA and maybe say you're in violation of parole and maybe even throw you back in jail. But I guess, I'm happy that he's going to be with his family. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, guys, hit the like button. And I'll see you on the next video.